here, my boy.
What's going on, bro?
Cheers.
Let's cheers it up.
Today's a good ass day.
Hell yeah.
Got the
Drink it
biggest
up.
fight of the
Gotta
year.
cheers and drink.
My bad.
It's a good ass day today.
It is, bro.
So many good events. You know?
What do you got? Let's start it off with that.
That's a good question. Okay, so you already know. I had Tank first. In the beginning I had Tank. I felt like Tank was gonna knock out Ryan, but now I feel like my opinion is changing because I think after seeing a bunch of Ryan interviews, and just seeing him talk about it, I think this guy is just more ready, more prepared, more focused.
Yeah, more confident.
And he seems super calm right now.
He does seem calm.
I'm like,
even with the
it seems a little dangerous. Like,
it does seem dangerous.
Why is he so calm?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I mean, he is speaking like super confident right now. I feel like Tank is just like not really talking about himself, but like more just talking shit.
Talking shit to everybody around him and his team, right?
Yeah.
'Cause he was talking shit to Bernard Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
He was like, "Don't touch me."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the hell?" Like,
Yeah.
this
So I think he
seems
Ryan's
angry.
He seems
angry.
Ryan's in his head for sure, I think.
Right.
And I never seen him like this. The only time I seen him like this was with Rolly, but like,
with Rolly,
I don't think it was as bad as now. Like, right now, like, I don't know. It just feels like he's in his own head right now.
well, who do you got? Angel Garcia.
I got Ryan for sure.
Okay.
I mean, like I used to like Tank, but like with the women beating accusations.
Yeah, that's right. This guy.
I respect women,
Yeah, me too, bro. This guy's fighting the wrong fight, like this guy's,
Yeah.
But
But
sure.
I mean, they're both like I think it's 50-50, bro. Like,
okay, so you got Ryan, but when do you think? What's your prediction? When's he gonna win?
I think knockout. It's
Knockout?
okay. So the fight to me guaranteed knockout, and I think Ryan maybe round 3 or 4 because I think
Round 3 or 4. What the? We're in for an early night, then.
I think so.
Damn.
I think they're just gonna like jab it out first round, like just get comfortable, get loose, and then 3 or 4. I think that's when Ryan's gonna like try to just
Start trying
close
to
the
take
case.
over. Yeah, just like end it.
I think so.
Because Ryan's saying he's gonna end it early, right? He's like,
Yeah.
been talking about it, saying that he's gonna make it.
That's
like,
the crazy
easy.
part. That Tank, he's actually like saying like I think later in the rounds.
Right.
So like
It's because he knows, no? Because I feel like, a lot of the times he fights, he gets beat up. Or not beat up, but like he gets hit a lot. He waits it out. He gets hit a lot in the beginning. And then towards the later rounds, he starts finding the openings. Because he starts seeing like their patterns and shit like
that's
that.
True.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's the thing about Tank. Like he gets hit a lot. Like what Ryan says, like that's true.
That's right. Yeah.
And I don't know if he's fought someone with like Ryan's power. Because like I've seen fights where like if the guys had power, like he could have went to sleep. So
who could have won this? You're saying
Tank.
Tank could have won this.
Like, there's a lot of.
Right. Oh, because they hit him too much. Yeah, they hit him a bunch of times.
Yeah. So like we'll see if he's able to like eat Ryan's punches. That
that's true.
I think he'll be more confident into like.
But has Tank ever been like knocked down the way Ryan has been knocked down?
He hasn't.
And by Luke Campbell, I don't know too much about him, but I don't know if he has that knockout power, or like that power to even like lay Ryan out like that a little bit. So
I mean, I feel like he's a more experienced fighter than anyone that Tank has fought. Like he's a gold medalist, bro. Like that's.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I mean, that's like
just it's not easy.
And just to come back from that is crazy.
Damn, that's dope. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Luke
I mean, I think Tank's hardest fight was Cruz. Pitbull.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So I mean, and that guy was aggressive.
Oh fuck yeah! This guy, he reminds me of like Mike Tyson a little bit.
Yeah,
like, just the way he moves around.
Mexican Mike Tyson.
A little bit, something like that. Little guy. Yeah. The way he just like does hooks and all that. Like he just goes aggressive. In and exactly. So and his like movement. So I feel like for sure there should be some sort of rematch or something eventually in the future. I think so.
I don't know.
You know.
I mean, I would want to see it, but knowing like the money team, like you only get one chance.
That's right.
And it sucks because like if they lose, then they get a rematch. Like how on this.
Oh
fight,
yeah, 100%. That's how they work. That's how they operate. You know, they're
it's,
like,
it's stupid.
if I win, no rematch. If I lose, give me a rematch, bro.
Instant rematch.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's. But I mean, there is a lot of people that like are pissed off because Tank has said like, nah, like no rematch to Cruz.
It's not like it was just a automatic win for somebody. You know, it was a pretty even fight. I feel like, you know, and the thing is, Tank did get hurt in that fight, right? Like he hurt
he broke his hand or
something like that, right? So
he wasn't throwing his hand at all.
Right. It was his right one,
I think, right or left,
something like that. I seen a clip where he hooked the guy and then he blocked it like perfect, and his whole wrist kind of like bent.
Yeah. So that's the thing, bro. Like Cruz knew that his hand was messed up, and he still
just kind of
he was still like cautious from his power.
Right. Like he shouldn't have just like he should have just put the pressure on him. I feel like he could have for sure beat him. You know.
That's the thing, though. Is he gonna like if they were to rematch? Would it be different if Tank didn't hurt his hand?
Probably be worse, right? It'd probably be worse, actually. That's true.
So maybe that's probably why. That's another thing. Right. That you gotta look at.
Right. Oh, that's true.
But I mean, this fight, it's 50-50 to me.
I think it is 50-50. I think if Ryan knocks out Tank, it has to be by the left hook, right? Yeah. I just feel like that's his signature move almost, you know?
But like, you never know. He might have a different type of plan because Tank could be predicting that and working over that. True. So we don't know. I mean, it could be a body shot too. Like,
that's true. I mean, for sure. I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. I think but it's gonna be that left hand. You know, it's gonna be.
That shit's so fast. Shit's crazy. Like the invisible knockout.
Oh yeah, bro. That shit's insane. I was watching it actually this morning, and I was looking, and I'm like, God damn, bro. Even in regular speed, you can't even see that punch. It's like crazy. You just see the guy start wobbling, and you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
Just got drunk out of nowhere.
Started getting his fucking like skates on and something, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good ass knockout.
Yeah.
So
we saw that one.
We did see it. Yeah, hell yeah. That's right. Cool. That's right. That was the last fight, right? So we're seeing this one now. So okay.
So we'll see. And then.
And I got a bet with a coworker too.
He has Tank.
No, I have Tank because like I said, I can't take it back anymore, right? So like I said, I was betting on Tank and I bet money on him, but now I feel like Ryan is gonna win, and I'm like, I can't take it back, so I just gotta see how it plays out, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like I think if it goes later rounds, like it's gonna be hard for Ryan to win. It's just more scary. Like that's when Tank like starts opening up more, putting more pressure.
I feel like that's just kind of how he starts learning the patterns. No,
yeah.
He starts seeing like, I think Ryan, he needs to watch out repeating the same attack.
Yeah.
You know, because remember the other guy that was trying to do like the what was it, the jab or like the right hand, and he kept doing it. Like he did it 3 times, and then he came around and just like gave him an uppercut and knocked him out. So he learned his move and he just like countered. So.
Yeah. And Tank does get like frustrated like with the jabs and all that. So like he could get like frustrated and just overreact to like putting more pressure when he shouldn't. So it's just hard, bro. Like this is nothing that someone could like really predict. 'Cause it's so
like not 100% sure, you know, because they're both good fighters. You know, they're both. I don't know if they're at their prime because they're super young, but they're getting up there to be at their prime. I think this is like Ryan's a perfect time.
Yeah.
Oh, he is younger?
Ryan's like 4 or 5 years younger.
Ryan's like how old?
20... I think he's 23, 24, and then Tank's like 28, 29.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, like, even Ryan's like, this is crazy for Ryan because he's more younger. So.
Right.
But, I mean...
And then also Tank has more fights, too.
Yeah, he has more experience.
More fights, yeah.
Like, did you see...
But Ryan has a shit ton of amateur fights. I was seeing like his record is insane, bro.
Insane.
It's like 100 and something to like 15.
That's why it's so
like
stupid when people say like, "Oh, he's a social media fighter." Like, bro,
that's right.
You don't know like how many amateur fights this guy has had like his whole life.
Well, it's because they see what he's doing now, and it's like a bunch of TikTok, and a bunch of like Instagram, just like
it's just smart videos. To me though. Like
What's marketing?
It's like side missions, like you
for sure, right?
Just get extra money.
He's trying to get some extra XP around the side, like
yeah.
I think you know, I think every fighter should be doing this. You know, you can't just rely on your fighting career. You gotta be doing a bunch of these side missions and like trying to make money outside and put your name out there because your fighting career is not forever. So Ryan is. I mean, he's set for life. Even if he quits boxing today.
No, yeah.
You know, after he beats Tank,
yeah.
You know, once he quits, like that's it. Like he's set for life.
He is set.
So he's smart. He's doing.
But that is true because like I feel like there's like a lot of like even you know this. There's a lot of boxers like even the Canelo fights and we're like, who the hell is this guy? Like that's why I feel like a lot of people should jump on social media.
That's right.
Like get more people knowing you and because there's a lot of times where like there's Canelo fighting someone I'm like, bro, I never heard of this guy in my life.
Right. And the thing is, don't you feel like it has something to do with like just boxing? Because I feel like UFC fighters do this way more, where they put themselves out there, they promote themselves outside of the fighting. Yeah. And you know, like for example, like Sean O'Malley, right? He's one of the guys that just, you know, he's like a social media guy too, but he doesn't have that stigma as being a social media guy, but he grew his channel and he tells people all the time, like, make sure you guys do this because you don't have a career after fighting if you don't prepare for it.
That's why it's sad, like, to see the older UFC fighters still fighting, bro. Like, it's just making them look bad now.
Oh,
like,
bro.
It sucks to see
50 years old, still trying to, like, fight somebody, trying to fight, like, a 25-year-old, bro. It's like, man.
The fights last weekend, that shit was terrible.
Which one was it?
Garcia guy versus, that one guy, the one that faked his retirement, but... that fight was terrible, bro.
You're talking about UFC? The one that faked his retirement? Clay Guida?
I know there was two guys that faked retirements, but I don't know his name. He was like in his 40s.
Did he have long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That fight, that was one of the worst fights I've ever seen.
Bro, that shit was terrible. And Dana got pissed after, right?
Yeah,
he was pissed. He was like, don't fake retire and waste my time. Like, we have a shoulder run. Yeah. And, you know, I agree, bro. Like, he has a time.
That weekend, it was like two people, right? Two or three that faked retirement.
Oh, that fake retirement? Yeah, it was like two people.
That was stupid.
But it was like 4 or 5 people that like retired, bro. And I'm like, what the hell? I never seen that. Wow.
Yeah, but like that, it is sad to see like when people are still trying to fight like at an old age. Like, like I hate seeing that shit. Like even Nate Diaz, now that he's gonna fight Jake Paul, like I don't want to see that because like,
oh man,
there's a lot of people that have hope in Nate, but
hey man, like you know, Nate is a legend, but him being a legend doesn't mean he's gonna just be at his prime the whole time, man. Like this guy's old. He's like old. What, 38, 39, something like that. He's old. So speaking of Nate though, he just choked somebody out last night. Oh my god, bro! Like, what happened there?
It was funny though, cause like the guy was like putting his hands out.
That's right. He was like,
and then Nate just grabs him,
puts him in a guillotine.
He throws a knee.
Oh, you seen that too? Like, I'm like, shit. Damn. Where are the knees at when you actually fight in the UFC, bro? I never seen no knees.
I know.
And you know what I heard? I heard that. The guy, I seen an interview after the guy, he said that, he's like, I don't know why he fought me. I don't know if he thought that I was Logan Paul or what. So I don't know if he just beat him up because he thought he was Logan Paul because he looks like him and he's like the guy.
He might have been drunk and be like, this is fucking Logan Paul.
He's like, get over here, bro. You should have slapped him first, no? Like, fuck.
He might have. Maybe the guy was like, I'm not Logan, bro.
He's like, bro, look at me. Oh, man.
That's funny. I did see like comments like that saying that Nate probably thought it was Logan.
Man.
That makes sense, though.
It does make sense. I mean, he kind of does look like Logan.
He does. Just like a little older.
If he was like, you know, on drugs,
on
bro.
drugs.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
No, like, bro.
That shit was funny.
That just shows that Nate doesn't even know what Logan looks like, you know? Like, I don't give a fuck about
He
this.
doesn't really care. I mean, I see why he's fighting, though, like, just for the bag, but is it worth it? Like, getting, like, to lose to, like, someone like Jake Paul? Do you think it's worth it?
Is it worth it?
Because like
for Nate, it's not worth it. I feel like for Nate, it's not worth. When Ben Askren lost, I feel like exactly. I feel like for Ben, it's like it doesn't matter if he wins or loses, it still benefits him. For Nate, it's not worth it because of his like his credibility and all that. Like I feel like if he gets knocked out by Jake, it's gonna be just like it's probably gonna be negative towards.
Not only that, like it'll be the first time he's ever gotten knocked out, right?
That's right. That's right. Like knocked out cold. If Jake knocks him out cold, like that.
He's gonna be bragging that shit for years.
Oh fuck yeah!
And then seeing Anderson Silva lose too, that sucked too. Like,
that's right. That's right.
It just sucks that he's going back to like calling UFC fighters.
I mean, there we go talking about old fighters still fighting, right? Like Anderson Silva. He shouldn't even be really fight. I mean, he's doing a good job in boxing, but like like I say, older people are fighting these young 26.
Yeah.
He's like 25 or 26, right? Like, and people say that Jake is just like a YouTube boxer, but he's not.
He's not, bro.
He has a fuck ton of money. He can pay for
the best training,
trainers, the best coaching. So I think like
it's stupid to say that.
Yeah, he's taking it serious.
Especially now, it's already been like 6 years.
6 years?
Like 4, maybe 5, 6. Well, he started like 2018, 2017. So.
God damn. Yeah. When he fought like
when he started training.
When he first started training.
Because he's first fought against KSI's brother, I think.
Yeah. What's his name? Fucking
Deji.
Okay, he fought Deji. What about Gibson or something like that? He fought
Gibson. He did fight.
He fought him too, right? Did. I don't know who he fought first, but fuck, it's been
so like it's.
Bro, he's been training the whole time, and he looks in shape.
He says it too, like people that think like I'm not training.
They're fucking up. They're just like underestimating him.
Yeah.
And then they'll see in the ring, so that's why you gotta take it serious.
You do gotta take it serious.
Nate is a good boxer, but he's not very technical.
Yeah, so, it's not technical.
Yeah, he's not very technical. So, and he doesn't have like quick head movement and stuff like that. Yeah. He gets punched. A lot, bro. He gets punched so much. Like, when's the last time you seen a fight with him where he's not bleeding?
Yeah, exactly.
Always.
He's usually already cut up first round, bro.
Before he even walks in the octagon, he's already bleeding off his eyebrow.
From the back?
For real. Just training like with his coach. It's like, come on, bro. So
it's crazy.
That's gonna be a good fight to watch, though. I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm gonna watch to see. Well, what's funny is that how come Jake is getting this like high end fight with Nate, even though he just lost to Tommy Fury? I was thinking that too. Like, how come he's getting that fight?
Maybe because he went 4 rounds with the boxer. It could be that. I mean, either way, bro, he still has the money. Like,
that's probably why, though, no? Because I think also because Tommy is not like super active on like social media, so like who wants to fight him? But it's like Jake just lost, so he shouldn't be fighting Nate. I feel like he shouldn't be fighting Nate. Nate should be fighting someone else, but because of the name, I think like that kind of makes it.
Not only that, like Jake's smart. He gets in their heads. He's talking shit to them.
Yeah, that's true.
It's getting them more pissed off.
That's true.
Especially Nate Diaz. Like, of course he's gonna be pissed. I can't wait for the press conferences. That's gonna be funny, bro.
I'm from Stockton, man.
The face off?
Man.
Or like the sit down that they do.
That's right.
Gonna be fun.
They need to do that though, because like they don't always do it,
It might end quick though. Like Nate might be.
Oh yeah, I think so. Because Nate fucking gets mad if you look at him wrong. Like you stare at him, he's like, what?
He could be a fan.
That's right. So but they have to do that shit.
They do have to do that.
I think Ariel should host it too.
Ariel?
Yeah.
Or Rakim.
Radio Rakim. Oh yeah, Radio Rakim.
Ariel will be funny though. Like,
I think Ariel does a good job.
He does.
I like his interviews and shit like that.
He talks a little sus sometimes.
Oh, he does for sure, bro. He does.
I'm like, bro, why are you talking like that?
He does talk a little sus. And he reminds me of like Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld? Oh.
Yeah, you ever seen that show?
Yeah,
he reminds me of him, bro. He's like just his antics, like they just remind me of that shit.
It is funny.
He's a little sus guy for sure.
He's cool though, like the way he gets the interviews and like stuff on MMA art.
That's
like,
right.
I like that. It's dope. But and not only that, we have the NBA today too.
That's right.
The playoffs.
That's right.
And John Moran's playing, bro.
Oh, he is playing?
John Moran is playing.
God damn.
I'm so pissed. Like, I'm pissed that we lost, like, without John Moran, but at the same time, like, during the playoffs, even getting one game on the road, like, that's huge.
That's right. That's right.
So, like, I mean, yeah, I still think it's good, and then plus we're going to be home. Like, we already know how the Crypto Reno gets during playoffs.
That's right.
That shit gets so crazy. So, I mean, I think we could take game today, but I think we just need to figure out what to do when they double AD. Like, I feel like we get lost, like, so easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, as soon as they double AD, it's just, like, we don't know what to do.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
It pisses me off, bro. Like,
but what do you think happened last game? I feel like compared
defense,
to
right?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think
Defense
compared to the first game, there wasn't that much energy, wasn't that much activity and all that. And I'm like, you know, watching it, I was like, man, we should be winning this game too, especially that John Moran is not, you know, on
he's
the
not
court.
playing.
Yeah, so we should have been winning that too. And we lost it, but
it is crazy. It's annoying against, like, the Grizzlies too, because I can't stand Brooks. I don't think anyone can, bro.
Oh man,
Dylan Brooks is just annoying, bro.
This guy.
I thought Draymond Green was annoying. This guy is even worse.
That's right. But the thing is, you know, I don't know. I feel like Brooks is trying to be Draymond Green. No, he says he gets like some inspiration from him or something like that.
Didn't he tried saying that he didn't know him, but you saw, like, in college or in high school in an interview, he's like, "Oh, my favorite player is Draymond Green."
Oh, well, there you go. You know,
like, trying to switch it up.
Yeah, you see, you can tell he's trying to be like just the. It's what's funny. Like sometimes they try and be the loudest people on the team, but they don't.
It's like
they don't do anything
yeah,
on the
it's like,
on the
it's
court.
like what Russ said about Pat Beverly before. Like,
That's right.
He's just running around fooling you guys.
Just like talking shit, you know, like
and
trying to make it.
He's right, because once we got Pat Bev, I was like, holy, this guy's
That's right.
terrible.
And that's right. And you know what? Like, I remember when we first heard about that, I was like, hey, we're gonna get Pat Bev. Like, he's probably gonna like do something at least. But like once we got him and he was playing, I feel like he wasn't doing anything at all. So I you know, it is what it is. I'm glad he's out the team, man.
I'm glad.
And then he was talking shit after about the Lakers. So I'm like, yeah, man.
What's your mission? He's like, knock the Lakers out of the playoffs. Like, bro,
where's he at though?
I know. Cancun.
He's getting a tan right now, bro. That's what he's doing. He's getting a fucking tan. Like,
he's getting a tan. But I think someone already got knocked down today. Let me see. Yeah, the Nets, they got swiped by the Sixers.
Oh shit!
So,
fuck, that kind of sucks.
That does suck, because I mean, I like Michael Bridges like a lot.
Cam Johnson, what about him?
Cam Johnson, I like him.
I like them both. That's the only reason why I'm watching like the Nets play, because of them two, you know. And I'm like, these guys are dope. Yeah, they were dope in the Suns. The Suns, I feel like the Suns fucked up. They fucked up.
You know what's crazy? Like, that's why they're losing. They're having a hard time with the Clippers are down 2 All-Stars, and they're still having a hard time like beating the Clippers.
Well, it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, it is 3-1.
So
but like they almost won. Like,
that's right.
Against, they almost won the last game, and
but the thing is, Kawhi, he didn't play this game, or he left, or he got injured.
Yeah.
First quarter, I think. No.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. First or second quarter, he got injured, and he went out. So, you know.
I think it's because they don't have any chemistry, the Suns right now. Because KD barely played.
That's true.
He was injured. He was on the bench like for the last few weeks of the season left. So I think that plays a huge role. Like they're just kind of like confused right now, or like there's no chemistry yet. So it's crazy too, because like all those players, like I feel like they need the ball. Like Booker for sure, KD, Chris Paul, yeah.
I mean,
and Aiden.
I feel like Aiden. Yeah, he's just like the center, right? He should just
like Aiden, it's okay, but yeah, like I don't know. Who do you think's gonna like make the? Western Conference Finals.
The Western. I got the Lakers, bro.
Lakers.
That's
for sure. 100% faith.
100%.
I gotta.
I'm just being biased. I'm just being biased. Huh?
Do you know who we play though? If we beat the Grizzlies?
If we beat the Grizzlies,
let me check.
Should be the winner of the Golden State. And
it is.
The Kings, right?
I mean, winning. I think we have a chance.
I mean, come on, bro. I feel like we're the fathers of the Golden State.
Because both of those teams lack big men. Like,
That's right.
They're both like small players on both teams. But that's just crazy how the Kings are actually like playing really good against the Warriors.
They're doing real good. What's the score? It's 2-2?
No, I think it's 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah, it's 2-1.
2-1? Warriors?
Yeah. Warriors won the recent game.
Oh, shit.
Malik Monk, like he did
up?
terrible. He dropped
really?
4 points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So like the nerves could be getting to him.
Yeah.
I mean, they're rookies.
I mean, bro,
Not
the
rookies,
Kings,
but, like,
the Kings haven't been in the playoffs
Yeah,
for
they're
how
not
many
experienced.
years?
17 years.
17 years?
Yeah.
So
That's
come on.
crazy, bro.
They're doing a good ass job against
Yeah.
against the champions
The
of last
championship
year.
team.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so I'm like,
It's crazy to see.
yeah, I think what's his name? De'Aaron.
Fox.
Yeah, he's fucking
so
beast.
good.
Yeah,
Bro.
he's a beast.
He's just taking. Over.
I think it's so dope that De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk were college teammates.
Yeah.
And then they end up being, NBA teammates
Yeah.
and then go to the playoffs and
playoffs
shit.
first year together.
Yeah, so I'm like, that shit's sick.
I think if they get like another star, I mean Sabonis is good, but like
Sabonis, yeah.
he's good. I think if they like get one more star, like a veteran, maybe they could make it even farther. I mean, I don't know if they beat the Warriors though. Like I know they're down 2-1 right now, but it's just like as the series goes, I think the Warriors are just gonna
Pick it up.
Yeah.
You think so? I feel like,
I mean, it only takes a couple games for them to figure out like how the Kings are playing, and if they just stop, I mean, I don't know. It depends because their defense is good
right.
on both teams. So
Yeah, because you got Draymond stomping on
Yeah.
people's chest.
maybe if the Kings win, for real, they're fucking doing WWE shit. He's so dirty, bro. I can't
Bruh.
stand him.
What do you think about that? Because
Him getting stopping on
him
Sabonis.
stomping on Sabonis, yeah. Like I'm like, I see a lot of like, both sides of it, right?
Yeah.
People say that Sabonis grabbed his ankle, but I don't know. I don't see that. I don't really see that.
Either
man.
way, like
either way, yeah.
why
Either
stomping
way,
on someone's
Exactly.
ribs over that? Like you have a size 18 foot. Like
exactly. So either way, why the fuck just stomp on
Yeah.
his chest?
that's
like,
so stupid, bro. And
I'm
then
like,
so
man.
Sabonis didn't play the recent game because I knew he got an injury, like a contusion. or
I
something.
don't know.
Oh man,
I'm not sure.
So maybe that's why they lost too, but I don't know if he played or not.
Right.
But whoever takes the next game, that's gonna like if the Kings go up 3-1.
3-1. That's like pretty
hopefully-
much done.
yeah. They could choke though. Like the nerves could be there, like for sure. I don't know. The last time I saw 3-1 was when the Warriors lost. Oh no!
To Cleveland or
Yeah,
what?
not only that, the Clippers they blew a 3-1 to the
Oh,
Nuggets.
that's right. Shit.
to Jamal Murray.
With Chris Paul. Huh?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that was crazy. And Jamal Murray's balling out right now.
I've seen
I
that
feel like
shit.
everyone
I've seen it.
sleeps on the Nuggets. Like you don't hear about them the whole season. I feel like you
yeah,
only
I
hear
agree.
about
I
Jokic,
agree. I
like
agree.
his stats, but you don't really like watch them or see them.
Who
Until,
are they
like,
playing? Who are they playing? Because
The Wolves, I think.
I agree though, because sometimes when I see that the only last game of the day is the Nuggets versus the Wolves, I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to watch
Yeah.
it. I'm like, it's not
already
that.
know, huh?
Well, I mean, even that, like I'm just like, I don't really want to
okay.
watch it.
I see.
I'm not that interested in
Yeah.
it. That's why I feel like the Nuggets are slept on.
Yeah, they are slept on for
Especially
sure.
because they got Jokic and they got Jamal Murray. So.
Yeah, and that'll be a good series because they're up 3-0 right now against the Wolves.
3-0,
Yeah.
goddamn.
So they'll end up playing the winners of Phoenix and Clippers.
Oh, okay.
I think they could knock out the Suns.
The Suns are gonna win, I think.
Yeah.
I
Like,
feel like.
it's just gonna take them time. Like as they go, like they're just gonna get better. I think
That's
they
right.
have so many weapons, bro. It's just even on the bench they're good. So,
Yeah, that's true.
but I think if the Nuggets take out the Suns, then they can make it to the finals. That's a scary thing too. If the Nuggets beat the Suns, we'll have to play them if we beat the.
We have to play the Nuggets.
If we beat the Grizzlies, and then if we beat the next set of teams, what is it? The Kings and Warriors.
Kings and Warriors, yeah.
That's gonna be our hardest series. If we beat the Grizzlies, that's
Yeah.
gonna be hard.
It actually doesn't even matter like who we play, right? I think both teams are,
really good.
real good teams. I think actually, to be honest, I feel like I'd rather play the Warriors
Then the
know?
Kings.
Yeah, I feel
Really?
like- yeah, because I think last year we were smacking them
We
around.
were smacking
We were
them.
smacking them
You're right.
around. So
But
Especially with this team right now, way better than last year.
yeah, have we played the Kings with this team in the season? I feel like we did.
I'm not sure.
I think we lost.
You think so? Yeah,
But I don't know if it was before the Russ trade or that's the thing. So, but it's hard to save though because, I mean, who's gonna guard like on the Warriors? We got Draymond. He's gonna get in AD's head, or he's gonna just be playing dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know who's gonna stop Curry. It's just that's a good point though. I don't know. I guess you're right. Maybe if we play the Kings, it'd be better. You said the Kings, right? Or the Warriors?
No, I'm saying if we play the Warriors, it'd be just because of last year. I feel like we were destroying them with I feel like a worse team that we had. Now we have a better team, so I think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. I'm just scared of like the Kings because they're so fast paced and like our defense is.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah,
it's a little bit slow for sure.
Like I don't know what's going on, bro. Like D'Lo, he's been playing terrible.
That's right.
Vanderbilt. Schroeder's been playing good.
Schroeder, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing really good.
Hell yeah.
AR, he's playing good.
That's right. Oh man, that guy's like a MVP right now, man.
It's crazy.
Him and what's his name? Ochimura.
Oh yeah.
Right? Is that his name?
Like that.
Something like that.
Just say Rui.
Yeah, Rui, bro.
I don't even know if it's Rui. It might be Ryu.
No, it's Rui. It's Rui. Because I was seeing last time, I was like, man, it would have been sick if his name was fucking Ryu from Street Fighter. But I think it's Rui Uchimura.
Yeah. He's playing good.
Yeah, he's playing real good. So, we have some good picks.
It was just our defense. Like our defense was terrible.
It was terrible last game, which is why I feel like the Lakers just got comfortable winning one game on the road, and they're like, you know what?
I hate when the Lakers do that, bro. Like,
hey.
Even during the games, like we'll go up points and we get comfortable.
Third quarter, like curse right there, Every third quarter is like, man.
I think John Moran's not going to be 100%, so I'm not really worried. Because like I think one of the coaches was saying that he's having pain when he catches the ball.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So like I know he's not 100% right now, so I'm not really worried about that. And plus,
we're playing here, no?
We're playing here today.
Okay. Sure.
Our first games. We need to win both games at home, bro.
We have to.
We have to. There's just no way.
I
like the way Schroeder's playing though. Like he's playing really good.
He's playing real good. Making shots.
If we had Malik, like pick it up on the threes, and we have Vanderbilt like pick it up a little bit more. I think it's Malik, Vanderbilt, and D'Lo. They're like not playing as good right now.
Right.
If they play a little better, then we should be solid.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, man. It's just I don't want to lose to Brooks, bro. He's just talking so much shit. And then what he said about LeBron.
Come on, bro.
He's trying to say that like he's stopping LeBron, bro. LeBron's stats are crazy against him.
I know. He's like, I'm stopping him, but he's making 30 points a game. It's like, what are you stopping, bro?
So
stopping him like making 60 or what? Like, it's like, come on.
Exactly.
Saying like, it's funny because he says like, he's old, but yet he outplays you every game.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's old, beating you in like everything, and like, what about you then? What does that say about you?
Exactly.
Like you're not doing nothing.
Bro, he reminds me of Pat Bev so much because he'll make one shot and start being crazy.
He's like, let's go.
It's so annoying. I don't think anyone likes that guy. Like, even Grizzlies fans, I wonder if they like him. He's so annoying.
I feel like he makes them look bad. No, like
he does.
He's just like talking shit the whole time, and it's like, for what? You're not doing anything.
You're not anybody.
Yeah, you're not doing shit. Like,
it's crazy too because
done?
LeBron gave him respect before the series started.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw that clip when he was like breaking down the whole team. He was like breaking every player down. It was crazy, but he gave him some respect. But I got a notification right now too saying LeBron and Brooks are talking shit already pre-game before the tip off. Yeah,
damn.
That's crazy.
They need to get in the octagon, bro. Damn, that's fucking. How old is Brooks?
He looks young, so.
Is he like in his 20s?
He might be in his 20s or late 20s. He's over here talking about age.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you're gonna be there one day, and you're not even doing that good now when you're young.
Like, you're not even, exactly. You're not even close to LeBron.
Imagine when you're there.
Yeah.
20th year, you're probably not even gonna make that. So it's
I
like,
don't even think he'll be in the league by then.
Probably not. Probably not. You know,
That's funny.
fucking terrible.
Yeah. But I mean, let's talk about UFC. We got a lot of shit going down right now. Like, hey, Dana, not gonna lie, right now he's getting a lot of fights that I'm hyped for.
He's doing a good job for
He is
sure.
doing a good
you know?
job.
Especially UFC
290?
290,
Bro, that one's
290.
crazy. What month is that though? Is it June?
Damn, I think it's in June. Because 289 is in May 6th with
okay.
Cejudo versus Sterling, which
I can't wait to see that one,
that's
bro.
a good fight. That's a good fight
Can't
too.
wait to see
you know?
Cejudo's like
Yeah, I feel
return.
like, yeah, exactly.
You got Cejudo in that?
Cringe versus cringe. You know?
They are both cringe.
Like,
Bro, I think, who do you think wins the cringe battle?
the cringe battle? Fuck. Damn. I think triple cringe got to triple cringe, bro.
Yeah.
I think he has it. But he does it on purpose. You know, that's the thing. You know, Cejudo does it on purpose, and he tries to be cringe. And Aljamain, I feel like he's just cringe without even trying. You know, like he's just kind of like.
When he was doing like the Fortnite dances, bro. Like,
You seen that?
That's
yeah.
so cringy.
The
bro.
fucking the L and shit.
Like,
I'm like,
that's the only reason why I wanted him to lose. Like, see that?
Yeah, it's
Oh
like,
my
what are you
God.
doing?
But Cejudo could be cringe too. Like the videos when he's like mad dogging the camera.
Oh, that's
and,
right.
like,
He's
yelling.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Like,
But I mean, he's looking in shape, bro.
oh yeah, bro. I think Cejudo is the better fighter. You know,
Yeah,
all around. You
for
know,
sure.
he has the better wrestling. I think, and then he does have for sure the better striking. You know,
Yeah.
between both of them.
Exactly.
You know, because he even does like karate and stuff like that. So I think, you know,
It's just like his IQ.
he's a beast.
Bro.
He's a beast. Yeah,
His IQ
yeah,
is
exactly. His
crazy.
IQ.
He trained John Jones, so like that's how.
And then you
that
saw what
tells you a
happened,
lot,
right?
And he called the fight the
Yeah,
way it was gonna go.
Yeah.
Man, I think he's called so many fights though.
That's
so
right.
far.
That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's right. I think you know he's trained Davidson Figueiredo.
Mm-hmm.
He's trained
Damn.
Zhang Wei Li. You know, and yeah, I mean he trains with Mighty Mouse,
Mighty Mouse,
Demetrius
like,
Johnson,
that tells you right there, bro.
and you know
Even
that guy's
Mighty
a
Mouse is
beast.
saying like,
Right.
he said that like before the fight was said like, oh, Cejudo's gonna win
for sure. I think he's gonna win, and then it's crazy because he hasn't been fighting. I think in like about.
But you don't
3
think he's
years.
trained?
Oh no, he trains
Yeah.
every day for
Yeah,
sure.
for
He
sure.
trains every day.
He's not eating good, but
And he's
still
a coach.
training.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right. And he's a coach, so
Yeah.
you know he's still active, 100%.
It's just crazy. Like I like watching his YouTube videos because the way he breaks everything down, like the
That's
fights.
right. That's right.
And like he even the Izzy versus Pereira, the first one.
Oh, okay.
He was there and he said that he sees Izzy getting knocked out because
really?
the way he was dropping his hands or something.
Oh, shit.
He's like, I think that the left hook is gonna end up catching him. And I was like,
He fucking
fuck, bro.
got-
He
he
like
got
caught
rocked.
it. He even had Pereira though in the second one.
Oh really?
Yeah, he did.
So did I. So did I.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. Oh man,
Like,
that was a fucking crazy.
did you think it was
fight.
gonna end too? Like when Pereira was just going all like ham on him, like
No, whoa, and
like it looked
Alex
like the first
Alex
fight,
beating
right?
Izzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought for sure.
It looked just like
yeah.
the first fight.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought Alex was gonna almost TKO Izzy again.
Yeah.
And then fucking Izzy just comes with the right hand from hell, bro. Like
From
just,
hell.
I'm like, what the
right to the
fuck?
temple, bro.
The thing is though, when I was watching that fight, I was seeing that Pereira he kept getting hit like with the right hand. He kept getting hit and he kept catching it.
Yeah.
So I thought like, you know, fuck, this guy's gonna eventually catch him or something
Yeah.
because he was hitting him over and over with that right hand.
Yeah, I mean,
was
like Izzy's through all the fights, he does catch him.
He does,
Like,
he does.
it's just
With
he
that
never
same
finished
hand,
it,
with that
yeah.
same right hand.
And he just never finished
Yeah.
it. But this time it's crazy because bro, like the fighters are so fucking smart. Like the way he was like baiting the left hand this time instead of like going with the left.
That's right.
Like at the
that's
first fight,
Uh-huh.
and he did like make his hand like move up.
Right.
Fuck, dude, that shit's so like, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that fight IQ right there.
Yeah.
You know?
And then that celebration was like so perfect.
Come on, bro.
Bro, you know all the emotions running in on the last one.
Oh,
He
man.
held it. Yeah.
Because the same way he does it when he comes out, right? He just lets go. He lets it go and like screams.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that was perfect. That
So
was like
you would want them to fight again?
Fuck yeah.
But right away or like
right away?
We already know now, but like once the fight was done, did you want it right away?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Why not? You know, I think I could watch these guys fight every weekend. You know, bro. It's always intense when these guys fight, man. It's super intense. And the thing is, this is now MMA, so it's 1-1.
It is.
So
it's
know,
stupid,
Pereira didn't flatline him like Izzy did, but he still stopped him.
Yeah, he did stop him.
I feel like it's not done yet. You know, I think the dream like matchup would be if Pereira went to light heavyweight and beat up Jamal Hill, won his belt, and then Izzy goes up for the second time. You know,
I mean, it makes sense because Izzy has no one to fight in this. Like he's fucked everyone up in this fucking division. So like, it does make sense. But I mean, we gotta see too if Jamal Hill's gonna be Yuri, whatever his name is.
That's right.
Because that guy is
he's a wild man, bro.
He's crazy as fuck.
He's wild.
I'd be so scared of that guy,
bro. This guy's like in the woods just screaming.
like Jamal Hill talks crazy, bro. So like, I only seen him fight Glover, so like I don't know if he's really like that good. Because I feel like
Glover he has good stand up.
Yeah. Do you think Glover like was really good in that fight, or is it just the age?
Nah, bro. I think Glover
still good.
Yeah, it's funny because he's a grappler, so he was able to hold his own with Jamal, who's a striker. So I don't know. I feel like because when Glover fought Yuri, they fucking struck like they were striking for the whole fight too, and then just at the and he was out striking Yuri. So and at the very end, like the last round, Jamal was able to choke him out and like put him to sleep. Well, not put him to sleep, make him tap. Yeah. So I don't know. That's the thing. Like you know,
Pereira is only a better striker.
Exactly. So, yeah. So that's why I feel like I think it might favor him.
Exactly. His kicks too, bro. His kicks are.
His kicks to the shin, bro.
Like if Izzy can't catch those kicks, like he even said, like I'm more prepared for the kicks this time, and he was. And
he wasn't, bro. That's another thing.
Fast they were. Like,
that's another thing too. I was seeing it. And I was seeing like I thought Izzy his leg was compromised already. I was like, man, this guy's getting.
So you think he planned that, like to get on the fence?
I mean,
because did you see the training? I mean, the documentary. He was like training on the wall. So I don't know if it was like a bait.
Maybe
it could be.
I mean,
it did look like it was already hurting though. Like,
right? No, it was hurting for sure. You know, but it could be that he did plan it. Because I mean. I did see a video where he was in slow motion. They were explaining everything, and it did seem like he was expecting everything that he was throwing. The only thing was that knee when he brought it up. I thought that was gonna like hit him, and I thought that was gonna be like the end of it.
Hit him too.
Kind of like grazed him a little bit, and you know then he threw that left hook and he blocked it, and he threw a short jab and then came over with that right.
Bro, I just don't know how he even ate the body shot too. That
was
like the perfect hook right
exactly.
to the body.
I agree.
It was like the liver shot, right?
It was on the other. It was on the other side. Yeah. So, but the thing is, when I seen that, I was like, man, this guy's gonna fold right now, you know. And right after that shot, he threw the knee up. Yeah. He threw that fucking second time.
No, but like the knee, that was perfect because he hits that body and he's gonna lunge in.
That's right.
He's gonna come up.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I don't know.
Because he was already ducking down, so
it's crazy.
Came in with that right hand,
But yeah, so Whitaker versus that one guy that's talking crazy. I don't know how to say his name.
I think it's like Duplessis or something
like that.
So
that guy is overrated. You're saying?
I think
because I never seen a fight, so
I think he's not all that, bro. Yeah. I think he's not all that. I think the last guy he fought was who was it? I don't know if it was Darren Till. But Darren Till is kind of like overrated too. Yeah. And he was struggling for a bit in the stand up. So Robert is a beast. You know, he's a fucking beast. I think like the only person he can't beat is Izzy.
Like you told me last time, like if it wasn't for Izzy, he'd be champ like Max. If it wasn't for Alex.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. 100%.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Robert is like number 2 in that division. Yeah. Like he can't beat Izzy. He's the only guy that he can't beat.
I would have rather seen Whitaker versus Costa.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Me too. 100%. It sucks that it got canceled. but I did want to see that.
Yeah.
You know,
But that card is stacked. Like Jalen Turner, right? Versus
Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker. That was gonna be dope.
I got Jalen Turner.
I got
sure,
Turner
you know.
too.
Even though Hooker's good,
Yeah,
but
is good.
I feel like he's already at the decline.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
and that kind of sucks for him.
Yeah,
but
it does suck. I can't. The UFC is just getting me
what,
so
what other,
hyped, bro.
Yeah, bro. What other fights are on that card?
What did you think of Max though? Like on the fight, like he looks so good, huh?
Oh yeah, man. Max was a beast. He was fucking this guy up. He was piecing him up. The only thing I felt like that he was doing wrong, you know, is that he kept getting caught with that left hand over and over.
All the
you know,
time.
and the thing is, like, he has a great chin. And I think that saved him so much. But if he didn't, man, he probably would have been asleep already, because the guy kept hitting him over and over with that left hand. And I'm like, bro, like, start defending it, because he hit him so much.
It's crazy too. Like a lot of people say, like he looks small, Max, but in person he's like way
bigger.
Yeah, it's kind of like Izzy too. How they say
That's
the
true.
same thing.
That's true.
I'm like, damn. So I mean, yeah, it's crazy. The chin he has, like against Volk, like he was getting caught a lot too, bro.
It's wild. It's wild.
Like the way he had him all swelled up.
Right.
I thought it was crazy too.
His chin is I feel like he has, you know, one of the best chins in the UFC.
Yeah.
Like top three. I feel like, you know.
So so it's gonna be Volk versus Yari. So what do you got, Alex? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I got Alex for sure.
I want Yari to win.
Yeah, you got him?
Yeah, and the thing is, I think Volk will stand up with him because
he did
it with Max.
Yeah, he will. He will.
So like that's gonna be a good ass fight right there.
But I feel like, you know, if he feels like he can take down Yair,
he will.
Then he will.
Yeah.
You know, I think he will. He's not gonna, because that guy's a crazy fighter too, man. Like he throws a bunch of crazy shit.
Kicks, bro.
Yeah, like he throws a bunch of shit, and like spinning elbows and like spinning back fists and all that. You know, I don't know if you've seen the fight with him and Korean Zombie.
I didn't.
Literally at the very last second, he made him chase him. He kind of was chasing him, and then he just goes around and hits him with an elbow, knocks him out at the very last second, like the last second.
Round.
Last round, last second. He hits him, falls flat, the bell rings, and that's it. Like,
damn. So what happens if you like do that, and the bell rings, and there's another round? Like, is it still done?
No, yeah. If you can't stand up, you know, if you can't go back to your corner, then you're pretty much done. You know, like.
That's gonna be a good fight though. And then if Yari wins, then Max fights him. I think, right?
I feel like, I mean, you know,
I don't know if Volk could lose or not. He's just so good, and then
he's a beast. He's
just
a fucking
fought
beast.
Islam, and basically a lot of people saying he won.
I feel like he could have won. You know, it could have gone either way, but
I think a lot of people were saying like if he wasn't like talking shit so much when he was on the ground, like he could have won, because there was a point where he was just yapping and like letting him like take him around.
That's right. When he was holding him in his back, I think he was like just talking.
Yeah,
that's true. You know, but
it sucks though that like he won't. You think he'll get that rematch? Because I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think you know, depending on how he wins against Yair, I think, you know, it could be a possibility. If he knocks him out, or if he does like something crazy, you know, I think for sure. Or if he chokes him out. You know, if he takes him down to the ground and shows his wrestling and his submission game, and I think it makes sense, you know, because it's not like Islam was able to control him on the ground, you know, like I think it was super even, that fight, so it could have gone really either way.
That is true. But I mean, so Yari, he's like, people said that it could have went any way, right, against Max, and we seen the way Volk like fucked up Max, so like. Yeah, unless Yari like already like got better by now,
which I mean,
closer.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is possible.
Yeah.
Because I heard like I think it was that fight. After that fight, he took training a little more serious. I think. You know, he's training now like on the top of the mines or some shit like that.
Oh, like the pyramids and all that shit. I think I did hear that.
Masvidal was saying that.
That's right.
This guy trains up there. That's fucking. So like
at the pyramids, bro.
That's crazy, bro. So if the UFC could like make like one fight that you would want, what would it be like?
Like any weight division?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because I was thinking about that the other day.
Any fight? Yeah, That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. I'm kind of thinking like John Jones. I'm thinking fuck.
John Jones. So you know the John, would it be like Jones versus Francis?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking right now.
Yeah.
You know,
Same.
just because Francis is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like if John takes him down, it's gonna be done. But you know, you never know.
And you think he could take Francis down though?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Bro, yeah.
I think so too. Like it's just,
He took down a Gon like nothing. They
Gon is
weigh like
huge,
almost the
bro.
same.
I like that he said like even after that, but like after this, I'm still gonna go back. Tomorrow, I'm gonna train again. Like, so I know he's not gonna. He's taking it serious. So.
That's
What
right.
do you think's the outcome versus Stipe? He wins.
I think he wins. I think he
Yeah.
wins because I don't think Stipe can knock him out, and I don't think Stipe has like the better wrestling.
The better wrestling. Just Jones is just the better fighter. Overall.
I just pretty much.
IQ,
you know,
everything.
IQ,
That
wrestling,
fight
fighting.
was crazy, bro. Like how fast it ended.
Bro,
I was scared. I was scared to bet on it though. Like, I really wanted to bet on Jones, but I was
Jones,
like,
yeah.
man, is he gonna be the same?
Yeah.
Like it was. Everyone was. I feel like a lot of people were like that. Like
It was
is
like
he
a
gonna be
3-year
the-
layoff. So
Yeah. So I was like, is he gonna be the same? And then I end up not betting. And one of my friends too, he was like, bet on Jones and do submission, bro. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, he told me
Okay.
that. And I didn't listen. I was
Yeah.
like, man, imagine I would have been rich, bro.
For real? Like,
Yeah.
god damn.
That fight was crazy though. You excited for McGregor's return or what?
Oh fuck yeah, 100%. You know, like
I hope he's gonna be good though. Like,
that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Like
he drinks
you know,
every day.
he always does, bro. The proper 12. You know, like
It's
man.
just- if he's
The thing is, like the person he's coming back to fight is a dangerous
yeah,
fighter.
bro.
You know,
like
that's
to me,
Michael
I think
Chandler.
Chandler's like, if he's not at his prime or not, I don't know. I feel like he's at like prime level. Like
And the thing is, like, Chandler could win most of his fights that he
Yeah.
does. The only thing is he gets
entertains.
too crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
he just wants to put up a good fight
Yeah.
and just like start banging and shit.
Yeah.
And
because he could have wrestled like a lot of the people that he's fought. Like,
I feel like he could have beat up Dustin Poirier, bro.
Oh.
He was already winning.
bro, I was
know?
so mad that day because I think we were all mad. 'Cause we're like, bro, you had it in the bag already.
He did. And it's like he just started like going crazy and started getting cracked. And it's like,
But we'll see. I think McGregor's like if he's okay like with that because like how a lot of people say like no one comes back the same with that
machine
leg
bound,
injury.
man.
But he has a metal rod in there now.
That's right.
You're gonna leg check a metal rod?
Come on, bro. Your shit's gonna crack now.
Oh, yeah.
You know? It's like, man.
But if he wins that fight, do you think he gets the championship fight?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a good question.
Because I feel like it's McGregor. He's gonna get it no
Because of
matter
his
what.
name, I feel
But
like.
do you think he should?
Do I think he should? If he beats a
Chandler.
Chandler, if he knocks him out, I feel like maybe he should.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I think maybe he
That's the
should.
thing, bro. Like, people think like Conor fell out, but like he should have won the last 2 fights.
Yeah, I just think, you know, a lot of shit just happened while he was fighting and all that.
Yeah.
You know, he left to fight Mayweather. I feel like
That- you think that fucked him up?
I feel like that messed him up a
Man.
little bit, you know. He wasn't the same when he came back, but it's not that he's not a good fighter because he every time he fights, he's beating people up, at least for
Yeah.
the most part, you know.
Yeah.
The Cowboy fucked him up
Yeah.
in one round, like what, a minute?
Yeah.
You know,
That's true.
so Dustin, I feel like he was fucking him up both fights,
Uh-huh.
and just certain shit happened. You know, I mean the
I
first,
mean,
the other one when he was leg kicking him,
That one he
that
won.
I feel like
fair
that
and
was fair.
square.
Yeah, I think that was fair.
That's
Technique.
the other one though,
Yeah.
like how he had him at a rear naked choke, and he, like, I don't know if you saw it. I think he put his fingers or his toes in the gate
Who
to be
did?
able to flip around. Dustin,
Dustin, I don't remember that.
you remember?
No.
Oh man, that shit pissed me off because I seen it on TikTok a lot,
Uh-huh.
and like they didn't call it, and
Who was it, Herb Dean or what?
yeah, it was her dude.
That's
We
why.
couldn't see it.
he
Just-
always fucking lets
Yeah,
people slide.
he
with
does.
Like, yeah.
Like on the Edwards versus Usman. Did you see like Edwards was fucking yanking the gate?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Yeah, he was holding it.
He was holding it
Yep,
hard
yep.
too. Man. But yeah, like I still think Conor is still like good ass fighter. It's just so. But here's the thing, like the stamina, bro. That's what I'm scared of.
Oh,
The
yeah,
stamina
true.
and the cardio. Like if he's gonna get gassed out real fast,
That's
all
a
the
good
drinking, partying.
That's
he's
right.
doing,
That's right.
But Chandler's also the same, right? Like he gasses out real quick.
I mean, he does. He
But
does.
not as much.
Yeah.
Not as much as.
I mean, the thing is, they're both, fast fighters. Explosive. They both start off quick.
Yep.
So, man, this shit could end in the first round. I feel like.
Okay.
But
It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking all the UFC moves right now that they're making. It's just, I wish boxing was like this, bro. Like, stack the card up.
that's right. That's
Like,
right.
If you
They
just
have to.
imagine, bro, like
Yeah.
if you have Canelo and Ryan on the same card or
Bro,
some shit like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
That
That'd
shit
be
would
sick.
crazy.
They
Like-
get even more views, more
Like,
money, and all that.
yeah, like this Ryan versus Tank, we're paying $85, but like we're only watching the final fight.
Right.
It's
And
like,
with
oh.
UFC you pay 70, even though that
That's expensive.
It's a little pricey too, but you're
still
watching
getting
all
a lot
5
more.
fights. You're
Yeah.
watching all 5
You are,
from the
for
beginning to the end.
are.
So it's more exciting.
It is
That's
more
why
exciting.
boxing. That's why this fight right here that we're gonna see, it's gonna be like the first step, or for boxing to come back and
Yeah, Ryan was saying, right?
and make these fights,
Yeah.
make these big fights with the big names,
Exactly.
the way they should do it.
That's why you gotta respect both fighters.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Because
I think
they're
so.
putting their records on the line.
Yep.
And this is how it should be. But like how Ryan made a good point. Like if you guys want more fights to be like this, then you got to be watching this fight so like more fighters could be doing the same.
That's right.
Because it's stupid. Like he's right. We do buy fights that like Canelo. Like if he fights a nobody, we're still gonna buy it. And
We don't care who he's fighting. We just want to watch him fight.
Yeah, we want to watch him.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it makes sense. Like Canelo too, bro. He's over here dodging like a lot of fighters. Like he shouldn't be dodging fighters
That's
right
right.
now. He should just be giving everyone a chance. Like saying that excuse is so stupid. Like, oh, I don't want to fight Mexicans.
Fight Mexicans anymore.
Come on, bro. Like boxing is a Mexican like sport.
That's right. I feel like he's ducking some of his
He
competition.
He
You
is.
know.
And then we got Tyson versus David Ortiz too.
Oh,
I mean,
wait. Tyson versus
I mean Fury. What Tyson?
yeah, no,
Fury?
Tyson versus Andy Ruiz,
Andy,
bro.
what the hell did I say?
He said David Ortiz.
Who even is that?
I don't know. Your cousin?
Nah, but that one's gonna be good too. You think it's gonna be a blowout?
I think Tyson
Yeah?
fucks him up, bro. I feel like Tyson has the speed, he has the height, he has the reach, he has the skill. Like
There's just so many advantages.
yeah, Tyson fucks him up. I think Tyson beats him.
We'll see.
There's no way. I don't know. There's no way that he's gonna beat him because Tyson doesn't just stand still. He's always jumping around. He has like that Muhammad Ali movement. Like
You're
he's just
right.
fucking like just
No, yeah,
bouncing
he
around
does.
the ring,
No, yeah, he
and
does.
he's not gonna stand still. So
Yeah.
I think he fucks up Andy.
fucks
bro.
him up?
Yeah, I think so. I for
It's
sure
gonna be
think
crazy.
that. When's that?
I don't even remember. Did you hear though that this like rich ass guy, Arabian guy, his plan was to do Deontay Wilder versus Joshua, and then Fury versus
Fuck, what's his name?
Usyk.
Yeah. Yeah, in the same card, right? In the same card,
like,
exactly.
That could have been another step too.
That would have
making
been
card,
dope
stack
as shit.
card.
Hell yeah, that would have been super dope, bro.
And then I feel like Usyk is a better like
Is he?
matchup. I think so.
Oh, then Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I haven't seen much of his fights. I think I seen his last one, and he's
That's
pretty.
the thing, bro. Like
pretty
boxing's
good.
like terrible at promoting. Like
Right. Sometimes you don't hear about the fights until the day of.
yeah.
You
Oh
know,
my
it's
god,
like-
that happened to me the last time. I think it was with Haney.
With Haney?
Yeah,
with Kane Bosos?
Yeah, like I forgot. I totally forgot about the fight. And then I ended up like seeing that it was the same day. I was like, what the fuck? They're
gosh,
saying
shit.
right now too that the winner of this is gonna fight Haney.
That's right.
If he
That's
beats
right.
Loma though. Yeah, I think he will, bro. Loma's good, but
That's true.
I mean,
That's a good point.
But yeah, that'll be crazy to see too, because like I don't know if you heard Ryan and Haney, I think they're 2-2 from amateur
Amateurs?
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
2-2?
yeah, against each other. So
that'd be sick.
That would be dope.
The tiebreaker.
Yeah.
As a pro fight.
As a pro fight.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
But yeah, like promotion is just terrible.
I think Ryan versus Haney would be better than like Tank versus Haney.
Tank versus Haney.
Yeah, because I feel like Ryan and Haney both like are very technical and they have that jab, right? Both of them. So I think it'd be more, it'd be better to watch.
Yeah.
You know? But
that's true. Have you talk about some personal shit? Have you been keeping up with your psychedelic trips or what?
Keeping up with them?
Because I mean, you told me the other time you went on them again, right?
I did it,
bro.
like,
I already told you
a few weeks ago,
bro.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Shit.
So like 2 weeks ago, or I don't even remember what week it was, but I ended up taking the edible and like, bro, like I've never
What
panicked
happened?
so hard, bro. Like I thought I was gonna have a good ass night, like just
Like fucking get tired, knock out and shit.
Not only that, like I was watching comedy and like I was watching stand up, and then like I started feeling it, and I was like, oh, okay, like I'm chilling right now, and then I was ending up gonna hop on with my homies, so I was like, this is gonna be cool, like just chill. I stand up and I go, and like they're like, oh, give us like 10 minutes. And I'm like, all right, and out of nowhere, it just starts hitting me like hard, and I was like, oh fuck. Like,
How long was it like from when you took it to when you started?
it started
feeling
going crazy.
Yeah.
Like more heavy. I'll say like 30 minutes.
Damn, that was
Cause I was eating, so I was like chilling, and then like once I was done eating, I went to the restroom, came back, and then that's when I started like just feeling like the edible was hitting me hard, and my heart just beating fast, bro, like like, and I thought I was tripping, so I was like, nah, like it's not real. Like,
let me calm myself down.
I was trying to calm down. I was like, that's not real. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like that's
like
what,
it's because I'm taking something that I'm kind of feeling.
like I'm tripping because of that. So I felt and then I put my hand, and I was like, oh, I could feel it.
Oh shit.
So that's when I started like getting more scared, and I was like, man, my heart's like pounding fast. And then I started getting really thirsty, and I went to drink water, and like when I go to drink water, it's like I couldn't swallow it. Like I was choking on water. That's how I felt. And it was weird, bro, cause like
was it like dry mouth and shit? You're like
like I couldn't. I felt like I couldn't even swallow. So I was doing that, it wasn't helping, and we start playing, and like usually like I'm talking a lot, like saying like funny shit or whatever with my homies, and I just couldn't talk for shit this time. Like I felt like I ruined the night because like I wasn't talking at all, and like I started talking, and it felt like I couldn't hear my own voice. And
I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Like, bro, this sounds like if I was like on psychedelics, right? Like,
everything gets quiet, and you're like,
Yeah.
you can only hear like certain things.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So like I would talk and like I'm like, what the fuck? Like I can't hear like, and I would say it again, and then like I could hear it, but like it sounds like I echoed in a way. Like it's hard.
That kind of makes sense. No, it does make sense.
Yeah. So like it sounded like I said it, but like in an echoey like type. That's how I heard it. And that's when I was starting to trip. I was like, man. And we started playing Call of Duty, and like I started feeling like it was real, like like I was in the freaking game, like like I was tripping out, bro. And then I was like, man,
like you were actually fucking like holding the gun and like
like when I would see someone, I would panic. Like,
oh
fuck, like there's a guy there, like, and like that. It was just so weird. And then like my friends were like, let's just hop off, and I was like, yeah. I'm down to hop off because like, I was ready to call like someone, but I didn't want to call anyone and panic them. So,
right. Kind of freak them out and shit like that. But.
And like I turned it off, go to bed. I was going to my bed and like I couldn't calm down at all. And then my girl ends up calling me, and like I didn't want to tell her, but I was like, I'm like gone right now. Like my heart's pounding, and she started getting scared, and like I just like I think she's like, just go to bed. And then I was like, all right. So I closed my eyes, trying to go to bed, and I ended up going to sleep. But never again, bro, with the edibles. Like after that, I'm so scared now. And I've heard like a lot of people saying the same. Like recently, I guess that edibles aren't the same. Shit. So I don't know too, because I had the edible for like a few months.
Oh shit! Really?
So I don't know if that could be like a side effect. Maybe it gets like older or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard that, but
yeah, but that shit was crazy. Like, I never panicked like that. Like even when we took shrooms, me and you, like
that's right.
I never panicked like that.
That's the thing. Like,
and like I feel like it was nothing close to like making me scared. Like when we were over there, like it was chill.
Even with a bunch of people just like watching everything. Bro, and all that shit,
like,
you know, like
that was the only thing that kind of scared me because I felt like everyone was looking at us.
They were, you know. So? Well, I feel like they were. I mean, I don't know, you know. Yeah. I feel like, you know, for sure, I did. That. For sure, I did see some people like looking at us. Yeah. And like,
yeah. Let's talk about our shroom trip because that was a dope ass day. Like,
I think yeah.
So we go to the beach, we drink. So we ate them and then we drink orange juice, right? Because like.
Right.
Supposedly, like the orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice is supposed to like heighten up the feeling and all that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to speed it up.
Exactly.
And you know, we took the shrooms, and it's crazy because we didn't take that much. We took
1.5 each, right?
1.5 each.
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit more than 1.7, right?
Yeah.
It was like 3.5. So we took that and. You know, we went to the beach. We started walking all the way to. It only took us like about 15 minutes to get to where we were at, and then we went to the restroom while we were drinking the orange juice. And right away, like I feel like when we were walking up the stairs, I started feeling it.
Yeah.
I even told you I was like, "Hey man, like I feel it." I'm like, I feel it already. I see the floor like moving, you know, and I'm like, "Oh
bro,
shit!"
The floor because the pier is like wooden.
That's right.
So
that's
like
right.
I could like
you
it looked
see
crazy.
it. Yeah, you could see it. Like you could see all the little, you know, the little cracks in the wood and all that. You could see it all moving, and that thing hit us.
And then
quick. You know?
And it's crazy because like everyone, because I've took them before and like like it didn't hit me.
That's right.
Like I just got really high.
Yeah.
And this time, my friend was telling me like, oh, like when you know it's gonna be like it's gonna hit you, is like you feel like a ball like or something like. Before, like your stomach like starts feeling weird, and that's what I felt like.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes I feel like throwing up almost.
Yeah, bro.
Like a little bit anxious. I mean, not anxious. Nauseous. A little bit.
Yeah,
nauseous
for sure. I think it was under the pier, like when we started feeling nauseous.
Yeah.
And then I think once we were like, let's walk like towards the sun.
Right.
And we walked there. I think as soon as we sat down, like I started seeing the sand. The sand was breathing.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, it was just
that's
like.
Right.
And I was like, oh, like, do you feel that? You're like, yeah.
I'm like, bro, fuck. I'm like, I feel everything right now. Remember when we saw, like, we were looking at our arms and shit? We seen, like, the blood going through our veins, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit.
Like, shrooms is crazy, bro. To think that this is the lowest on the psychedelic list. Like,
oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is, you know, people say that if you want, like, a crazy, crazy trip that just like changes your whole mind and all that. Like you gotta take, they call it the hero's journey, which is 5 grams
of shrooms.
Yeah, 5 grams, and we only took 1.7, right? Like almost 2, but 5 grams is what people take to get the hero's journey, is what they call it.
Oh, so yeah, because I always wondered when I like listen to, I listen to podcasts like daily, so
right,
and like I like doing that. Like even if I don't know the person, like I like listening, like whoever Joe Rogan has on. And like he's always saying, he's always saying the same thing. Like every friend that's tried shrooms, like it helps them in their life. But I didn't feel like that. Like, so I don't know if you're supposed to focus on your issues like while you're on it. So,
I've heard that. You know, just have a purpose of when you do them. I feel like that day we were doing them, just to experience it and shit like that. I never went out in public and did it like that. So for sure that day. Was
to think about it now, like that shit was a crazy idea to
for real, like, bro.
So many people around us.
Even there's been times where I've done it after that, just chilling in my room, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck did we do that in public, man? I'm like, even in my room, I'm like, damn, this shit is a little bit intense.
Yeah.
And then in public, like I get a little.
I feel like it's anxious. More scary. Well, I don't know, but like, is it more scary alone?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, okay. I do get a little bit anxious though, but my heart starts racing and shit like that sometimes, and I just have to like calm myself down a little bit, like how you were saying with the edibles. have to calm myself down and just tell myself like relax. I kind of start meditating a little bit, bro, and I'm like relax. But then it goes away. You know, I feel like it's more in the beginning when it's kind of like peaking up.
Yeah.
And then when it gets there, then I kind of just like I like the feeling when it comes down. Kind of how you feel once it's coming down.
Oh, because you can like focus on. Like,
you feel a little bit more calm, but with the same feeling that
like you can still see things.
Exactly. But you're like chill, you know.
Yeah, it is.
And I like that. I like that for sure. But I do want to try eventually. I want to try the 5 grams and all that shit.
5 grams is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that shit was dope though. Like the stand was like breathing, and the music. Bro, the music was hitting different for me.
That's
right. Like
Drake?
I feel like Drake made that album like for people like to be on drugs, bro. Because like I was like tripping, like hearing the music, like sounded so beautiful.
That's
like,
right, bro.
I was like, damn, like, this is like amazing. And then like when we close our eyes, you remember that?
Oh yeah, you see like you're in a you see like you're in the under a mushroom, right? Like, I remember I told you, I'm like, hey man, I feel like I'm under a mushroom. You're like, hey man, I see that too. I was like, yep.
But
that's how I always.
I don't know if you said that you saw it too, but like I saw like
figures, no?
People like picking us.
That's right.
Like it feels like they're picking up mushrooms.
I saw what I saw. I did see figures.
Yeah.
I didn't see them like picking us, but I just saw like figures above me.
Yeah, like
just like right above me and shit like that. And I'm like,
that's why I would open my eyes a lot though.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
me too. I'm like
looking at me.
Yeah, I thought somebody was standing over us.
Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck, we got caught or
something. That's right. Oh, yeah, you gotta go.
But yeah, like I like it's crazy, bro. Like I was just like I knew like all right, relax, cause like we're in public, and I was like so fascinated by like looking at my skin. Like,
that's right.
Everyone's like, oh fuck, like this guy's tripping out. So I was trying to go. I was like, don't look, and then my eyes were starting to tear by themselves. Mm-hmm. Like that was crazy. And I remember I couldn't stop laughing. You remember I was trying to say something, but I kept laughing. You were like, say it, bro.
Like spit it out, bro.
I couldn't control that, bro. So, like I don't know if that's normal. Like
I think it is. Yeah, it makes you fucking like laugh.
Well, yeah, because I heard David Cho's experience. He said that sometimes like he'll just be cracking up, looking in the sky, like
right.
I'm like, oh fuck.
I think it does do that for sure. Like makes you laugh. But I think we still handled it pretty good.
We did,
because like we didn't have no fucking freak out or nothing like that. Even though we had an umbrella, almost kill us.
Oh my god!
Right?
Yeah.
You know, like
not only that, like when the helicopter came close to the beach, bro, I thought it was for us. Remember?
That's right.
You were like, calm down, bro. I was like, bro, I think that's for us. I really thought that the helicopter was coming for us, bro.
You're like, that's it, bro. It's a wrap.
I swear, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, it's not. Like, just chill. And then you remember when well, I don't know if you saw it, but remember like because we didn't eat the whole like 6-7 hours.
That's right.
And I was like, fuck, I'm kind of hungry. And then the Mexican vendor guy came in
with the Takis.
Yeah, with the Takis. And then you handed me the money because you were like, you give it to him.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking talk to him, bro. I'm like, I'm not talking to this guy.
Yeah. Remember, like we couldn't understand, or we couldn't speak.
Yeah. Like, I forgot. I was trying to call him over too, and I'm like, you call him, bro, because I'm like, I can't even like say, hey.
I was like,
but yeah, when he came up to us and he was like, what do you guys want?
Yeah, and then like I couldn't even speak. Like I forgot how to speak, bro. Like, and then like you handed me the money, and then he was waiting for it, but I was looking at the pyramid on it. It was like floating, bro. Yeah. And the eye, that shit looks so crazy. Like I want to do that again. Like if I ever take them again, like look at some money
and shit like that.
Like it was trippy, like the spider webs.
Oh, that's
design.
right.
Like
yeah, like around like the corners and shit like that.
And like that shit was tripping me out too.
That shit was
it was dope. Like, we need to do them again for sure.
I think so.
Like it's just crazy how long it lasted, bro. Remember we're like, oh, like it lasted
bro.
that long.
We showed up
like 11 or 12,
something like that, right? Like
we ended up leaving at 6, 7,
that's
bro.
Right, bro. And I was still feeling them at the end. I was still like, I'm like, hey, you drive, bro. I'm like,
you're
man,
like, you sure you're good?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, hey, man, like I still felt it. Like I still felt it.
And not only that, you remember when I think it was when because we had to keep going to the restroom, bro. And I was mad because I was like, bro, like. It was you more. You're like, I gotta go again, bro. I felt like we just sat down, and you're like,
I feel like it does that shit.
Yeah,
you know, because
maybe you're like peeing it out of your system.
Probably some shit like that, because the toxins and all that, right? because you know, the times I've done it also by myself, I have to piss a lot, you know. So I feel like it does do something like that.
Yeah, it probably
you know?
does. And not only that, like I was wearing you were both wearing sunglasses, right?
That's right. I think
And I think we were walking on the sidewalk, and there was the beach houses, and then there was flowers.
the bushes, right?
Yeah, and then
bushes.
Like, you know, everyone knows like when you wear sunglasses, it's like great vision.
That's right.
And these flowers, the color was popping out.
That's
of
what
the
I like.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like it was like crazy. I was like, damn, like that's like nice.
That's
bro.
what I like about it. Like the colors just fucking like are more vibrant.
Like everything's
Bright.
beautiful.
Yeah,
like,
bro. It's fucking.
You look at your damn hands. Like
you're like, man, I never seen my hands like
if
this.
you're an ugly
before.
person, you look at yourself and you're beautiful.
Like I'm beautiful. Bro. The next day, maybe not so much,
Yeah,
but
like, fuck.
you're like I must have been tripping.
You were definitely. That's how you feel. Huh?
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, you know, I do want to try like microdosing. You know, just see how it is like throughout the day. You know, because you know, like Bradley Martin, shit like that. You know,
they took like ayahuasca.
That's right. Man. Like that shit. You know, I
That's
feel like
crazy.
that is like. That's the final boss of
Like,
psychedelics, you know.
Yeah, you gotta.
Even DMT, I don't even know which one is like higher up, but ayahuasca and DMT are like right there.
I think
feel like.
ayahuasca is more scary.
You think so?
Because it lasts. He said 12 hours, right?
12 hours. Oh, DMT is like a couple minutes or like
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, that's true. But it
That's
feels
scary
like
too because the way Mike Tyson, I don't know if you saw, he's like, I walked out my own body and I was looking at my body.
I hear a bunch of stories like that. You know, where out
What
of
about
body
that?
experience and
Yeah.
shit like that.
I don't know what that other drug's called. It's something with the S.
With the nest.
Is it? I wouldn't say sativa, but that's like the strain. Right?
No. I know what you're talking about. Fuck. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
it does start with an S.
Yeah, there was a podcast. This guy took him.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. Ari Shafir.
Oh, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? He
yeah,
said
yeah,
that he
yeah.
lived a whole
Yup,
life and had a whole family.
That's right.
And that he lived like so many years during that 10 minutes.
I did see
or
that.
something. Like, or I think it was a couple hours, right?
I think he said it, I mean, when
I
he
don't
was
know.
not when he was knocked out, like
Yeah.
I think he said it was like a couple minutes or something like that, or a few minutes or some shit like
Live
that.
a whole nother lifetime.
But it
in
felt
there?
like it was a whole nother lifetime. He had a whole family and shit like that. It was a fuck. What's it called?
I need to watch that, bro.
Fuck. I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about though. Like yeah.
That's so crazy. Like that shit's scary. I don't even know if I could go higher than shrooms. Like
What about like acid?
I don't know, bro. Because
I heard acid is like the
one of my
fucking-
old homies told me this guy's crazy because he was drinking Hennessy, and then he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna take acid too," and he took it, and like he was already gone, and he said he was holding the Hennessy bottle, and then he looked at his hand, and it was like all wooden.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he was tripping out, and he said like his homie is used to that, like he takes acid all the time. So, and they went on a car drive, and he's in the passenger seat. He looked to the right outside while they're driving, and on the sidewalk, he saw like rats walking like normal people, like down the street.
With their 2 feet and
Yeah,
shit like that, just like
just walking normally. And I was like, fuck, I feel like I'd be so scared. Like, dude.
I heard that like acid is, you know, they say that when you take shrooms, like you'll see God. They say when you take acid, you'll see the devil.
For real?
Yeah, that's what they say. So like acid is the kind of like the evil version of like mushrooms
shit.
and shit like that. You know, I don't know, but that's just what I've heard. And even people that I know that have taken both, you know, they say
say
like
some shit?
they say, you know, when you take acid, don't look at yourself in the mirror because you'll start seeing like a demonic figure or some shit like that, right? But you know, with mushrooms, they say the same thing. But for me, I like looking at myself in the mirror because it just looks crazy, right? So I like looking.
Yeah,
at that
because
shit.
the first time I took shrooms, you're like, look in the mirror.
Yeah,
I did, and I was like, I don't see anything.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's called. I don't know why like that.
That was-
you didn't take enough. You know.
Yeah.
That's a